Hello everyone, my name is Gaz and welcome to this video. Today I am going to talk about the Linux for the basics and then we go step by step into the real and hands-on Linux tasks that are used in DevOps and production servers. Let's get started. Before we start the Linux, let's understand what is a Linux actually. Be- Linux is a Linux is a free and open source operating system used for the servers, computers, mobile devices, cloud system, and DevOps. Why the Linux special? Because open source anyone can use, modify, or distribute it freely. Secure, very strong permissions and user control, stable and fast, and highly customizable. You can change almost anything. Why we are using Linux, where we are using Linux, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Servers, DevOps, and cloud tools like Docker, Kubernetes, and Android smartphones, embedded systems. Mm, I have some of the hands-free on the Linux-based con commands and some of the projects in my GitHub. I created a repository DevOps Linux in that I some of the basics fundamentals foundations basics accredited level 3 levels of that. Now let's start with level 1. There are the first task should every beginner should know, like creating a user and a group. Creating a user and a group, like first we create a group or developer, then we user that users to that group. A user represent a person or service, and a group is a collection of the users. We create users with the command called user add and assign the password using password. Groups are created with the group adder, and we can users to the groups using use mode. In the group we can add the users by commanding user mode. This form is a foundation of the Linux security and access management. After that, we using these commands and launched on server by AWS Cloud, like shows live. I using this connect to the server by GetBash. My PIM key is in this. Let's see. I guess SSH hyphen I and PIM key and user and public IP. Let's to connect. Yes, it's connected. And let's shift into root user. We can add basic command, like we can create a user like user dot sudo user add a name. You can give any name like um, tech, and we can assign a password by sudo password, right? Changing the password. Okay, I give the password GAYS, right? Token is updated successfully. It's showing. See here. given the password and I created a user. Similar that I can create a group sudo add group sudo add group ola like we use sudo add group add and we group creating like paste. Using sudo group add dev team username group name as a dev team. That's all that is given I think. Okay, can give another gf dot p or the team. That's yes. I can we can use as an a group and add a users like this and we can password set. You can check the IDs like commenting ID and name username with which I use in Techie. I created a Techie user. Right. See he's showing ID groups Techie. Like and we can see user. After we can set the project directories. After creating user, we set the permissions to project directories. In Linux, we call directories. In Windows, we can say like folders. We decide who can read and write, execute inside the directory. This is how we protect the important files from unauthorized access. So, with this, we can use the commands as chmod, changing the permissions, and chown is assigned to change the ownerships of the folder like directories. Then next we go to the installation we using next commonly packages like get and nginx and java we can install in servers by using the commands. If you have any linux servers it will be yum and in ubuntu we can use apt and the red hat system use adnf. The tools allow us to install update and remove the application easily and simple commands. Don't no need to download manual files. Linux everything for secure repositories. Like if we can install, we can update our dim. Can yeah, let's see. It's updated. Clean. If you want to install any Java, you can check the Java by Java hyphen version version sets. We can check the Java already installed in Java 17. Okay. After next we can go in my check the system information. We also check the basic system details like a CPU, RAM, disk usage, network interface. We can use the command ls cpu. If you use ls cpu command, we can check ls cpu LSCPU. Can check the CPU details. If you want to check RAM, if you want to check RAM like memory, free hyphen H, you can check the RAM. If you want to check disk space LS LSBLK, we can check it like disk usage, and we can check network interface IP small a. You can check the network informations like IP numbers and ports can show clear. After we can go next level 2. In level 2 we can create a backup folders by using the command sudo mkdir -p and slash backup. In that we can use automation backups, like automatic backups are used for cron jobs. Cron jobs are like this is help to. In this step, we use the cron jobs to schedule the automatic backups. Crons allows us to run tasks every minute, every day, and or every week completely automatically. And cron is Linux built in the schedule. Using the cron, we can use cron tab hyphen e. We automatic tasks like backup, cleanup, cleans up, and our system updated by specific the times and frequency. Linux run our script automatically even when we forgot cron, making system maintenance efficiently and reliable. Like I can see, I given some evidences like I created hyphen p and backup, and the earliest in that. And first of all we install the cron chrono yum install hyphen y chrono in our server, and after we can give the hyphen cron tab hyphen e. It will show which schedule which given, like I given some start, 02. After that we can check cron tab hyphen l. Next, creating the shell script is write a simple shell scripts. Scripts helps us automatic repeating works like clean log files, restart services, or checking the whether an application is running. This saves us a lot of time in real servers. Shell scripts are allows us to automatically task using the C of Linux command. The script starters with shellbacks and hash, like we can edit. If you give hash bin and bash and that contain commands executed step by step, after the making it execute using chmod plus x, we can run it like a program. Scripts are essential for DevOps administration and cloud automations. Monitoring logs. Monitoring logs is service restart scripts. We can use sudo vi by the path and the file name and the script in that file. We can give the script and give the permission executed chmod plus n, and we'll check similar commands. It's similar to that. And after that, managing logs are, we also create a file of project and script in the log file, same similar to the script like cron job. You can set the cron job and monitor and shoot troubleshoot services. If you stop, you can see the monitoring top. Monitoring logs are the logs files help us to understand what was happening on our server at the particular time. Logs helps us understanding what happening inside our systems. Comments like tell hyphen f and top show like logs while in troubleshooting services. Troubleshooting services we check running processor, system load, memory usage and service status. This is how we issue any production. If you stop, you can see monitor the CPU and it's cut clear. You can see by monitoring, we can use the top command CPU running processors and memory disk df df hyphen h df hyphen sorry space df hyphen h disk usage. How much we have the disk can check by the command. If you run any and next level it is level 3. Now we move advanced tasks using the creating customized system services. We create a custom service file that running our script. This is useful for application automation and monitoring tools. System managing background services by creating a service file in a slash etc slash system. We can run our scripts or application automatically on startup using the systemctl enable and systemctl run sorry start. We control their services. This is essential for running application continuously. If you check, it will show. I can show some demo. Systemctl status my app, it is a service customized service, it is active, it is running. If you start, then it executed. After that we can go ssh hard driving. Ssh hard driving is like a to protect our server. We modify ssh setting, disable root logins, allow our only specific users, changing the ssh ports. This improves server security and reduce vulnerabilities. Our SSH is a primary method to remotely access servers. To secure it is we disable the root logins, changing the default ports and using key based on authorize. The SSHD and SSD underscore config file improve the server's security and protect against brutal force attacks. And next we have LVM. LVM is a logical volume manager. Logical volume manager, we can create a flexible storage, allows us to increase or decrease disk size without deleting data. This is very useful when application needed more spaces. We use the command ls. Already we can use. First of all, we install that sudo yum install lvm 2-y by using. You can show files command. You can install first mvm. Can install the LVM, and after we can add our service in server, attach a CVM value, attach a value. attach a volume here. Yes, div spf linux volume name create a volume first 10 GB. I created a 10 GB volume in this, and you can action and attach. It will be okay. It will shown here. Already attach. First attach. Okay. See. Similar. And we can add that attach the server volumes like used for LVM commands, and you can increase next disk. Next, next we have firewall configurations. Install firewall sudo yum install -y firewall first. Can check the command by using this command. You can configure the firewalls on the Maison Linux 2. You can may need some of this. We can configure the firewalls to control which ports are allowed, and only necessary services should be open like HTTPS and custom app ports. Firewalls protect our systems from the unwanted network traffic. Ubuntu use UFW while Red Hat system using firewall-cmd. Firewalls allows or block port based on our rules ensure secure communications. You can check some of the evidences I already installed. So it and system detail start firewall and enabled, and I add services to 2P port check and change port open and reloaded showing yes log rotations to protect our logs from the filling storage. We configure log rotation. It compresses old logs and keep only recent logs. This helps maintaining servers performance. Log rotation manage log file size automatically. Using the log rotated Linux compress the archive's old logs and keep only recent ones. This protect disk space, ensure logs do not fill up the servers. You can using these commands by nice like a script. It will clear this file somewhat. In this video, we cover everything as the basics of Linux users and groups, permissions, install packages, system information, cron jobs, shell scripts, monitoring logs, custom system services, SSH, LVM, firewall log rotations. Yo, thank you for so much for watching. Sure.